So, you want to know if the Blackmagic 4K is still any good in 2022? Well, guess what? Your answer's in this video. Sponsored by Diet Coke. Not really. I wish it was. What's up, everybody? Nate here with FadedFilmMedia, and today we're going to be talking about the Blackmagic 4K, and really, if it's any good in 2022 still. You know, we have a lot of good cameras that have come out in the past few years, but there's this camera that came out a few years ago, still hold its own. So I actually just got this camera a few months ago. I learned about this camera back in 2019, and really I've been working towards getting one of these ever since I knew what they were, you know, and I got a good opportunity. One of my videographer buddies was like, hey, I just got the 6K, do you want to buy my 4K? And I'm like, this is, and he gave me too good of a deal to pass up, so I'm like, you know what, let's buy it. And I've not regretted it at all. For having come out a few years ago, this thing definitely holds its own. This thing you can get right now for like between $1,000 and $1,300 for the body, which is insane for a camera that produces this good of quality. I've been using this for literally every project that I've done, and it's really, I've created some of my best work that I have, like, period, with this thing. I don't know if it just has to do with the products, if it has to do with what I'm shooting, or my skill set, I don't know. But the work that I've created with this thing has just, I'm so happy with it. So yeah, compared, there's nothing really like this in this price range. You know, you got your Reds, you know, that's $6,000 plus for the Komodo and all that, which I do, it's my dream to own one of those. But yeah, the price range is still a little out there if you ask me. That's a cinema camera. There's a couple other ones that are like in the $3,000 to $4,000 range, which are okay. But like literally for $1,000, you get yourself a Netflix quality camera. And that's, I've seen the work that you can create with these things, and it's just an amazing camera if you ask me. So this thing shoots in 4K B RAW, which is Blackmagic's RAW profile, and it's amazing. It's great. People really like revving their trucks right now, bruh. And then it can shoot in 2.7K, 1080p, and all that good stuff as well. But the dynamic range that you get on this thing, and with the B-RAW, just makes it so much easier to work with the colors when you get into post. This thing can also shoot 60 frames a second 4K, but it needs to take a CFast card. This thing has 2 card slot. You can kind of see that in there, I don't know if you can, but it has a SD card slot and a CFast card slot. And yeah, if you try to record 4K 60 frames a second, this is what happens. Press the record button. Yeah, that's what happens. It does not even do it with a CFast card. So it does do 1080p 60 frames a second, and there is a way to also access 120 frames a second on this as well. So it's a super versatile camera, really just made for video. I mean, it doesn't take any photos, so obviously. This is really, like, if you ask me, a one-stop shop for anyone that's beginning as like they know that they want to be a filmmaker and just do videos. I think this is the best. It's not a beginner camera at all. It's more like a moderate to getting higher up in the ranks camera, which I felt like I was doing with some of the work that I was getting. I'm like, I want to be able to up the quality of it. Quality camera. There are a few drawbacks though, with this thing being a cinema beast, and it's, you know, pocket cinema, smaller body. The battery in it is kind of trash. On average, a shoot that takes me about 3 to 4 hours, I burn through 4 to 5 batteries, which that's alright, that's decent for a cinema camera. But when you start to go macro, which the lens I have on here right now is a macro lens, when you start getting those close-up shots, for some reason it just has to work harder, and the battery just goes, does not last long at all. So luckily it takes the same battery as my EOS R that I'm recording with right now, so I have 9 batteries total for this thing. And with the weddings coming up, I'm not confident that I'm gonna be able to get the whole day with 9 batteries. It's not a run and gun really camera. You can, it's possible, I've done it a couple times, but I would not recommend it if you have if it's a big shoot. Also, drawback is it just kind of comes with the territory. It is only a manual focus, so you have to manually focus it with the focus ring or get one of the focus dials that you put on the rig of this. So yeah, if you're more like a moderate filmmaker and you're thinking about getting, upgrading from your DSLR to like an actual film cinema camera, because you know when you want to go more towards like the film route instead of like photographer route, I would recommend that the Blackmagic Pocket 4K is for you. But do keep those things that I mentioned before in mind. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Hope you got something out of it. Maybe it kind of steered you towards more, if you were thinking about getting the Blackmagic, if you think it'd be worth it to you, if you think that it was something that would benefit you. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you think you'd ever get one, or if you want one, or don't care. But thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. I've been really enjoying uploading every Wednesday. This is really it keeps me on my grind. So yeah, been liking this. More videos coming. So stay tuned for that. Alright, peace out, guys. Whoop.